You know, I'm not sure I'm actually cool enough to be drinking a beer named Baller, but wait a minute. Much better. Hello there and welcome back to Brew Report, where this week I'm trying a beer from Gipsy Hill. This is Baller IPA. Baller is Gipsy Hill's core IPA, sitting along that side the other beers in that core range, including of course Hepcat, one of their most well-known beers, that session IPA. This is a little bit stronger, but at 5.4% it's not so strong that you can only have one. You can have two or three of these over the course of an evening and still have a pretty great time. It says on the can here that the brewers, they've taken everything that they've learnt about making IPAs and put it into this beer, which honestly ought to be the bare minimum. I mean, if a brewer came up to me and said, I forgot half of what I know about making beer before I put the boil on, lol, I might not be terribly impressed. I might not be terribly tempted to try that beer. So hopefully what this means is the sum total of Gipsy Hill's IPA knowledge is a good thing and it's going to be a fantastic beer. Let's find out. It contains gluten, suitable for vegans. Let's give this a taste. What do we have here? We've got an orange, sort of dark yellow orange, very hazy beer with a loose off-white head. What really strikes me about this is the aroma. It really punches you in the face with that sort of tropical citrus aroma, that mango, that maybe a bit of pineapple, something a little bit sweeter, more floral in there, perhaps lychee as well. But it smells absolutely delicious and quite intense as well. So it's not like it's not a huge amount of subtlety here. This really does slap you across the face. I'm going to start with the texture, the mouthfeel. Here you've got quite a thick, slightly oily mouthfeel. It's a sticky beer. There's a decent amount of chew to it. This is, you can feel a bit of heft behind this one. And while it's only 5.4%, it's not super strong. It tastes like a beer with a decent amount of heft behind it. But with that, there's a good amount of carbonation, and that helps to break up that stickiness. It means that it's not cloying exactly. It's just, as I said, a beer with a bit of body to it. In terms of the flavour, we're getting all of those tropical aromas we picked up on the nose, that mango, that lychee, but also some grapefruit, pink grapefruit, I think, really specifically here, which brings a nice amount of bitterness to the equation as well. It's not 100% sweet, it's actually pretty well balanced. There's a bit of a bubblegum note as it hits the tongue, and more floral aroma really emerging towards the finish. There's a lot going on here, and I'm honestly pretty impressed. This is really fun. What do you think about the value here? Well, I picked up this 330ml can from my local craft beer shop. It set me back £3.50, which in itself seems pretty good value. Certainly having tasted it, I feel like I've got plenty of bang for my buck. Had I gone directly to the Gipsy Hill Brewing website, I could have picked this up at £2.40 a can, which is incredibly good value. Just depends on this thing being in stock, which right now, sadly, it is not. And, well, is this the right beer for you? Well, it depends. I think for somebody who's genuinely into their craft beers, if you haven't tried this already, if you are the sort of person who enjoys a really aromatic, quite flavour-forward IPA, then this is absolutely worth a try if you haven't come across it already. This is actually bloody good. If you're new to the world of craft beer, if you are transitioning across from, say, macro lagers or from other alcoholic beverages, then maybe this could be a little bit overwhelming, but at the same time, it's a great example of what is possible with IPAs. And I think, as a affordable option for trying something out that's actually bloody good, this is up there. But that's quite enough from me. What I want to hear now is, what did you think? Are you a massive baller? Are you a huge fan of Gipsy Hill beers, or are there other fantastic IPAs you think I should be trying next? Whatever your thoughts, let me know in the comments down below. If you liked this video, check out the rest of the videos on this channel, and of course go to brewreport.co.uk for fresh beer content every Sunday. And until next week, happy drinking.